Alright, I have purchased 1983 Yamaha XV750. This is it here, in all of its glory. I bought it not running, it came from the South Island, but let's try and just get it running really. I'm not really sure what problems it has. Maybe clean it out, put some fresh fuel in there. If I put some fresh fuel in there, it might start. Just using the trusty jump box. There we go, then. Nah, so I need to check the spark and just start going through the process really and checking it out. Test the spark, so I'm going to put this up here because we want to test to see if it's got ignition. So far I haven't been able to get it to fire, but what I want to do right now is I want to take the seat off, the tank off, and then I can clean the tank out a little bit, put some fresh fuel in there. So let's get all those bits there off and have a good look at the structure of the bike. Woo, this bike looks heaps different with it, with the tank and the seat and everything off it. Bit of a transformation. So to do the cafe build I want to do, I'll be removing all this stuff. They'll be all coming off. Tank will be going from here up to about here. Seating position from down here to about up here. But first things first, let's see if it runs. Let's get it going and yeah, see if the engine's healthy because we haven't had it running yet. So we have a little bit of progress just been getting into here where the coil packs are because I have the rear cylinder HT lead doesn't seem to be sparking very well. If you look at this, hold that with my foot. Oh, that's a nice strong spark. Now put that back on there because that one's alright. You come around the other side here and it has a super weak spark, like almost non-existent spark basically. You see it has a spark but it's like super weak. So I'm going to check the resistance in the HT lead. Right, after doing some swapping around and some mingling with it, I have found that there is no continuity between the HT lead. When you put them in there, it's no beep, no connection. So I actually found that these leads here, you can pop the end caps off. On the other side of this one, it just pops in there. So I actually took some of it off, bloop, and then stuck it in further, push it all the way in, and then I've just checked it and now we have a very nice and healthy spark, which I am happy about. I've been testing this and it doesn't really seem to be very good. Didn't really have any resistance for it, so it might have a break inside it, or I might not be testing it right. I'll just double check it and try it out. Right now I'm just going to pour out that fuel from the tank and then just put some fresh stuff in there. Tank's back on for a little bit of 96 in there. Hooked the lines back up. The lines are so bad. What I have found is that the end cap that goes on here was 100% faulty. So what I've done is I've just poked it straight onto the cap there. I've just loosened off all the bottom here, let all that old stale fuel out. I'm going to prime it now. There we go. Okay, so now I've got nice fresh fluid going into the bowl there. And let's see if we can maybe fire it up. because maybe this is enough to get it going. We have signs of life. We've had it firing a couple times, and it kind of ran for a second a couple times, so we're getting close now. I'm not exactly sure. I think it might be getting too much fuel. I think it's flooding itself. I might just let it sit for a second. I've turned the fuel off, and then yeah, let's see what it does then.
No problem. It gets flooded. We'll just wait a few seconds. It's alive!
Alright, got the bike running. Probably needs the carbs cleaned or something like that. Ooh, that sounds like it's hydraulicing. Must have leaky carbs. That could be my problem actually. Shit. Okay, let me fix this. Running, but not very well. And there we go. Alright, so things on the list to do, spark plug leads, and I think I need to rebuild the carburetors. It sounds like they're overflowing and they're flooding it and making it hydraulic, and yeah, filling the cylinders up with petrol, so I think that's what's going on there. It's got no front brake hose at all, so I need to get one of those. I'm going to get some HT leads for it, and I need to get a battery for it. Front shock seals are obviously leaking. For what I want to do with this is I'm going to cafe race it. I'm going to chop it up, I will change it, but for right now I would like to just get it back up and running and rebuild these parts, because these parts that come off this bike are going to go on my other one, because I actually have 3 of these. One here that just turned up from Nelson, and I've got 2 at my brother's house, and the 2 up north have to be revinned, and they are in an absolute state. So yeah, I don't have much of a budget. It's just going to be me tinkering on the bike. So if you want to follow along, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.